So right now I'm going to go and show you how you can go ahead and upload a brand new video to YouTube. And the thing is that in 2020 they reformat everything, and because of that the upload version is totally different than it used to be. So the first thing you want to do before you upload anything, you have to go ahead and create the video. Press on create, press on upload the video, select the file and press on it, and then it's going to upload the file. Once it is uploaded and processed, it's going to look exactly like this over here. So you can see this is the file. It is in draft mode. It is in the video section. And the next thing you want to do is to press on details over here. Once you press on details, you're going to have something that looks exactly like this. This is the menu system that you're going to be using here. And the first thing you want to do is to go ahead and write the title. It has to be something juicy, something that people are more interested in going and taking a look at this product. So in this one, what I'm going to be doing is just typing it in. That is actually the name of the actual product. And that's going to be multi-tool, and add what this video is all about. So this is the basic title, and after we put this in, the next step for us to actually go ahead and do is to go to another YouTube channel and typing in Middleman free, and this is the P4 multi-tool. So pretty much this is the tool that I'm going to be posting up for sale. And because of that, because I'm posting the same exact tool, I'm taking a look at how someone else actually did it, and this came out as the first thing in the actual search. So it must be doing something correct. So press on here. We can see how he's doing the whole exact video, his title. And because I'm using TubeBuddy, I can actually see what tags he is using for it as well. In this specific one, he's not using interesting tags, so there was nothing for me to copy over here. Let's take a look at another, the same exact tool that being used by somebody else. So this is the P2 multi-tool right here. And this guy is doing a different kind of review, so honest review. And as I go through it, his tags are much more professional. Let's go ahead, press on copy, use TubeBuddy, copy to clipboard. And now I'm going to go right back into my channel, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is just using his title. So he's using free P2 multi-tool and honest review. So free P2 multi-tool, and just rearrange things around. So honest review will be kind of the same thing. Next thing you want to do is to talk about the description and the thing that I just copied. So hold on a second before I put this in. So in the description, you want to talk about, and this is going to be the next line. When somebody just sees this listing, they're going to see the title and they're going to see the description. And they're not going to see anything after the first two lines because they have to press on press more. Because of that, all you have to do is to grab them. Why should they actually go ahead and jump and watch this video versus another one? And it's gonna be because this is the complete review about the free P2 Riddleman. So it gives them a reason why they should be watching this specific review. But we have a few issues here. One, and this is very important, the thumbnail is not good. It automatically picks one for me, and it picks a few other ones as well. But is somebody gonna really click on my video if they see this thumbnail? Very unlikely. Because of that, press on upload thumbnail. And what I usually do is I take a few very nice pictures of my specific thumbnail that I'm gonna be using. Now, because those pictures are really high quality images, it doesn't let me upload them. But there was a way for you to go ahead and skip this process. One, to do save as, and the fastest way that I found very effective is pretty much just go ahead and do a screenshot of it, go back to upload thumbnail, use the small image, and here we go. So now we have very good screenshot of the image. we have a good description, good title, add a few hashtags, hashtag Little Men, hashtag free P2, hashtag Little Men free P2. What it actually does, it gives the hashtag command, and now it gives more likely that somebody's gonna find it. Next thing I'm usually doing is moving this to my playlist. So I have this in the correct playlist. So you can do this as well. And this is not made for kids. And the most important part right now is the tags. So press on more options and go into and press on paste. And now I have all those different keywords that I got from another channel. Next thing I want to go through and take a look at the keywords just to make sure all of those are relevant and there is nobody else who is posting their own brand name or even the channel name accidentally. So I like all his keywords. One of them I had to go ahead and fix, and I want to add my own as well. So Little Man, and it gives me some ideas of options for me to use. I just want to have just Little Man, Little Man P2. Any variation that we have would be good here. Little Man, it's going to be P4, free, and it gives me choices, free, review, and P2. And keep going until you get almost to 500 tags, but it's not required for you to get all of them. What you want to usually do is to have some of the best keywords at the top of the search and the least good keywords at the bottom. So that's going to actually make your video stand out a lot more. The category. Make sure you go ahead and move this to the correct category. Most of mine are in the how-to style category, so therefore this is the correct one. Next is comments and ratings. You can actually hold a lot of inappropriate comments to be for review. If you're going to get a lot of hate for the videos and you don't want to have a lot of swearing, this is actually the one that YouTube decides for you. This is the one that should be on most of your videos. But if you want to allow all the comments, you can do so as well. After you go ahead and do all of this, press on next. And now this is a very important one, especially if your channel is already monetized. What you want to go ahead and do over here is to go where it says track, move this to monetize in all countries, and then press on apply. If you don't do this step, this video is not going to get monetized at all, and therefore you're not going to get paid for it. And it is a pretty painful process to just go back in here and turn the monetization right back on. Now, if your channel is not monetized yet, this is something you are not going to be able to do just yet. Now, after you do all of this, press on next, and in the monetization, you're going to have the kind of ads that you can post over here. And there is actually an extra ad that you can add to it as well. So let's go ahead and add the extra video that's going to give me even more money. And this is this one right here. Now, of course, if you don't want certain kind of videos, you can take those things out. And over here, we have an ability for us to self-certify what is appropriate or inappropriate to know for a fact if, of course, anything in the actual video can be monetized or not. So pretty much it is based on honesty, and it helps you figure out what kind of things will get you demonetized. And second of all, any of those things over here, if you do check them, you're not going to get full monetization for the video. So make sure you read about every single one of them and make sure any of your videos do not actually have those things that are not really allowed to be posted on YouTube. And some of them are allowed, but they're not going to be able for you to monetize the actual video. So that is very essential and important for you to check it out. Now, for example, you have some of those things, you decide not to check it and press none of the above. And if you do have some of those things, YouTube itself, it goes through a screening process. Every one of your videos, it computerized, goes ahead and screens the video anyway. So even if you said none of the above, it's going to take a look anyway. And then it's going to decide if you actually did the correct thing or not. And if you did the incorrect thing, it's going to demonetize your video anyway. So you might as well just be honest over here and press on the correct ones if in case one of those things really is in this video. So discussion of modeling thing like that, that's not really allowed. Over here, if you're talking about important serious events such as COVID, that is allowed, and this one is safe for ads. So it tells you over here which ones are correct and which ones are incorrect as well. On the other hand, let's say, for example, you have something like inappropriate language. So light profanity is okay, and it will let you have ads for that one. If you have strong profanity in the title, thumbnail, or anywhere else in the video, well, guess what? You're gonna have limited ads, and that means limited income. So it's best for you to avoid doing any of those things. Mine doesn't have any of this, so none of the above. Press on next, and over here we can add an actual end screen. So press on add, and this is kind of important because in the end screen at the end of the video you can add a few essential things. Let me show you what they are. So over here we're going to have a video based for views, and this one is going to be selected by YouTube. But if you don't like this, you can just go ahead and change it. Let's press on select specific video type, and we can actually pick one for them to check it out. What is the next video they're going to be checking based on other things on my channel? Of course, you have other ways for you to select as well here. So this one be moved all the way over here, and this is the subscription one, and it has my image over here. And if you press on elements once again, you can do a few things such as playlist, which is really good. I like the playlist one. So let's pick this one right here. This one sounds interesting, and add the playlist on the side. You can make it bigger or small, and then press on save as well. So now we have the end screen. We can also add cards too, but we are going to be skipping this one. Press on next, and now we have a choice here. One, we can do unlisted. The unlisted option is to check out if it is monetized or not, if we have any issues with the video, and then republish it if we have to go back and fix any of those things. If everything is well and you like everything you did and you think it is perfect to go, press on public and then press on publish. So now it is asking me, do I want this video to be private or unlisted, giving me another chance to change my mind. I think it is perfect, so let's press on publish anyway. And now my friends are going to be seeing this because I pressed on publish right now. Before I go ahead and let anybody see this video, although it is already available on my channel, let's say for example you did something wrong over here. Well, if you did, you can go ahead and you can fix any of this by pressing on edit the video. One thing that is missing here is in the comments section, and there is nothing that has call to action to subscribe. Because of that, I go back to my channel and I go back to one of my older videos. This is the way I like to do this. Every single one of my older videos has extra information in here, and this is the info that I take from every one of those videos and I post it right back in, which is going to be right here. So adding the additional information, I'm going to be copying this down, going back over here, press on edit the actual video, and right there what I'm going to be doing is just going ahead and pasting this whole entire thing in. And then I'm going to be copying this thing down, pressing on save, going right back to the actual video, and all the way over here you can see the keyword, and it is telling people to subscribe is already over here. But you also want to make sure there is another location where they see the same thing, call to action to subscribe to the channel. It's going to be in the comments section, and then I'm going to be pressing on those buttons, press on pin, and pin this as the head comment all the way at pinned at the top. So now there is two different locations for them that has the call to action for them to subscribe to this channel. And now it is ready to go. So after you're done, next thing you're going to be doing is pressing on share, which is Facebook, on Twitter, Blogger, Reddit, and so on, anywhere you actually like. There's all those different locations that you can link your account to, and you can share it as well. You can even create a post by pressing on create a post, and this post is going to be in the community section of the tab of the actual channel. Press on post over here, go into the community, and here it is. It's going to be shown all the way in the published post and the video ready to go.